Hello everyone and welcome back to Teal Bytes. My name is Radhika and I'm excited to bring you another insightful episode of Teal Bytes. Today we have the privilege of hosting Mr. Naushath Raja, Associate Vice President and Head of AI and ML at Sutherland. Naushad is a seasoned AI leader with deep expertise in driving AI innovation and engineering enterprise-scale AI products. With a proven track record of building AI centers of excellence and enabling organizations to harness AI for competitive advantage, he's been at the forefront of translating cutting-edge AI ML solutions into real business impact. Naushad is also the author of a research paper, Green AI, which is one of the top 16 research papers in India. He's a strategic AI leader with deep expertise in AI, COE, and research. Naushad, a very warm welcome, and it's great to have you with us today.
Absolutely. Likewise, great to spend my Friday evening with you.
Thank you so much, Naushad. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, jumping right in, Naushad, we are really looking forward to getting your insights, on this domain. So, Naushad, what's the most exciting AI experiment you worked on that changed the way you think about technology?
Think of it. Yes, with the introduction of large language models, it's been exciting last 2 years for us, right? We were able to see the real value of transformation and how powerful that we can kind of leverage the data sets that are available across or in the web world. So what is one of the powerful transformation that I see that I've worked on is basically transform the entire HR ecosystem, right? In terms of hiring, if you wanted to kind of, what typically happens is we basically work with the HR recruitment team and provide them with a job description, and then they basically end up sourcing out the profiles and then scheduling the interviews. Think of this entire process, which basically consumes close to about 3 weeks, getting autonomously done using Agentic AI brains, leveraging the power of large language models. That was I would say the breakthrough that we have done. And when we see that working in production, when we see that it is kind of scaling and probably hunting down profiles, right profiles from different sites, and getting us those profiles and ranking those profiles and scheduling interviews, that's a great experience. And that's one of the transformation I would say the top out of my top 10, I would highly rate this in the top 5.
That sounds great, Naushad. So, the turnaround times, what is it like now?
It's like getting sourcing profiles is kind of reduced to about 10 minutes, and scheduling interviews is happening within this 10 minutes, which used to take about 2 to 3 weeks, right? At least 2 weeks without exaggerating.
Oh, that's wonderful. That really is quite an achievement.
Absolutely.
Great. So, and also, Naushad, as automation is growing, how do you ensure that human intelligence still plays a critical role in this decision making? Though AI is taking over, but what about the human element?
See, reinforcement learning with human feedback is very, very critical. Even when we are developing or probably lighting up any large language models, that's exactly what we are doing with Green AI. What we are doing is we are ensuring that human validations are absolutely critical in forming the core structure of a large language model. And that's applicable across the chain, across the pipeline, even when we are basically working on any use cases, which is basic. We wanted to kind of do the grunt work. We wanted to use AI, the AI brains, to do the grunt work of doing all the analysis, presenting the facts in front of human, so that human can make the judgment whether it is going to be approved or rejected. They basically can go through the details of what's the recommendation that the AI is providing, and also the traceability of where did this even come from, right? And then probably making the decision will help securing that process, ensuring that AI works almost all all time, 99.9% time. And also one of the critical factors is by doing this, we are also ensuring that we are coaching back the AI. Even if there be any uh, performance degradation, we'll be able to catch that up. And until we get to a level where we are absolutely confident, we don't want to put this in production. And we always wanted human in the loop, HITL, to be absolutely available in all the process. And also that's a core also. Even when we are lighting up a large language model, we have human annotations and human validations and evaluations.
Right, fair enough. Yeah. So that human element and that human touch will always remain.
Always required.
Right. So one more thing I'm really curious about, Naushad, is like when you are implementing AI, like what is your guiding principle when you're deciding whether a business challenge really needs AI?
See, yes, it is basically very, very critical for us to decide where to put AI, where not to put AI.
Yeah.
Most of the times, what typically happens is it's very easy to give your data right with the overly use of large language model. We are also introducing a lot of components around security components lapses, right? For example, a hallucination, and also with prompt injections, think of it, the more and more hacks are going to take place. So it's very, very important. How do you use, where do you use AI? There are simple automation components, script automation still can be very, very effective, very, very useful in kind of getting your automation done and getting your task done. We don't need to go for a heavyweight large language model or a small weight small language model. So that insights, that intelligence needs to come from your SMEs or the leaders who are basically designing it. That's a very, very good question also, because I see in most of the cases people uh, are very flexible, or probably they're very comfortable giving their data to large language models and getting that insights. It can be good now, but without proper guardrails, it's not going to be efficient. And also it's not going to give you the value proposition for the investment and the effort that you're doing. There are
That's
simple script, simple automations can solve a lot problem. And also we forgot where we came from. Machine learning and deep learning is not talked about. I always, my principle is to kind of use the basic components of ML and DL, only go to large language models wherever it is required. So that way that's my core theory also. I encourage almost everyone to kind of follow these practices, so that we ensure our data is secure all the time. And also not giving like large language model or complete data set. Wherever we can build up our own small proprietary machine learning models, absolutely it should be. And also automation, script automation, RPA automation are still effective in most of the cases, right? We are forgetting it.
right, right. I think that's, I mean, that always stays, right? Like, so, so Naushad, thank you so much, for sharing these thoughtful insights. It was really fascinating to hear how you approach AI, how you implement AI, what are the factors that drive you to, take those decisions. And also, how it is a way to, elevate human intelligence and business transformation. Right. So
Absolutely, pleasure was mine. Thank you. I think Teal and me have a longer partnership now, and
it's
continue to
always
work with
been a
you
pleasure
guys.
to have you on the
Yeah.
Think Teal platform. And thank you so much for
Thank
today,
you.
Naushad.
Thank you
And
so
look
much.
forward to having many such conversations with you.
Absolutely looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.